Hi, my name's Greg from Blandford Studios. Welcome to my review of the yongnuo 560 Mark IV flash gun. How does the 560 Mark IV differ from the 560 Mark III, I hear you ask? Well, other than it costing a little bit more, we also add the ability to remotely trigger 560 Mark III's and 603/602 triggers using the flash gun itself. That's something we couldn't do with the Mark III. Of course, an alternative to using the 560 Mark IV is to use the 560 TX. This lets us control the power remotely too. So, which one should you get? The 560 Mark IV or the 560 TX? Well, I'd say get both, because there's some situations where you're going to want to use the 560 Mark IV, because then you can add a bit of fill onto the subject, as well as controlling all your 560 Mark III's as usual. But there's going to be some times where you don't want or don't need the fill flash, so you can use the 560 TX and control the power, and it's a little bit lighter, uses less batteries, 2 AA batteries instead of 4 AA batteries, so you know, a little bit less in the battery requirement as well. Having said that, one advantage of the 560 Mark IV is that because it's a full flash, then you've got the AF assist beam, which unfortunately you don't get on this. I'm hoping that they bring out a 560 TX Mark II, which actually uses an AF assist beam, because you can see that there's little bits here which look like it might have it, but it doesn't really. That's a bit of a trick. So that's a brief comparison of these two. In conclusion, the 560 Mark IV is a pretty good buy. It's not that much more expensive than the Mark III versions, so if you've got some old versions, don't worry, you can still use the 560 Mark III's with the built-in receivers. If you've got any other flashers, you can use 602s or 603s to fire those flashes as well. You do lose the ability to control the power remotely, so you know, if you want a complete setup with the ability to control the power remotely, then I'd suggest maybe a couple of the 560 Mark IVs. They're anywhere between £50 and £60 at the moment. That means that on 2 cameras you've got the ability to control the power and add fill. I'd probably get one of these for those situations where you don't necessarily need the fill flash, and it's a good kind of backup, and the interface is a little bit easier to use. And then with the 560 Mark III's, they're a little bit cheaper, so maybe between £40 and £45 at the moment. And obviously you don't always want the camera to have the fill flash on, so there's no point paying the extra you know, £10–20 just to get the remote control ability when you're not going to use it on the camera. So thanks for listening to my review of the 560 Mark IV. I'll be posting some examples of photos taken with it, but in all reality the photos are going to look very similar to what they did with the other off-camera systems. The real advantage you get with these is that, you know, I use Pocket Wizards for years, brilliant system, works really well, but it's another thing to take with you, it's another set of batteries that run out. Other than that, these things just work. Thanks for watching. See you next time.